Hello, good morning. How are you? So, day two of our mini challenge to turn lockdown lessons into lifelong wellness habits. How did you get on with day one? Hope you found it enjoyable. Maybe you surprised yourself with some of the things that you came out with. I'm not going to go on too much before we actually crack on into the day two tasks, but just to say, obviously I'm not on a beach in North Wales because we're not allowed to do that unless it's within 5 miles of our home at the moment, and I do look a bit of a funny colour, so I apologise for that. I don't know why, but my computer obviously doesn't like virtual backgrounds. Anyway, I'm going to crack on and I'm going to bring up the slides that we're going to talk through to understand what day two tasks are. And as the heading says there, this is all about visualization. Now, yesterday you reflected on the things that you'd learned through lockdown that you want to transform into those lifelong wellness habits, and you selected 1, 2, or 3 of those to focus on for the time being. Today's task is all around visualization and visualizing yourself doing that habit day in, day out, week in, week out, whatever you see as appropriate for that particular habit. Now, visualization is very important for the achievement of any goal, not just wellness goals, any goals, career goals, life goals, personal goals, whatever they are. Visualization is really important. It enables you to do a couple of things. Now, I've listed 3 of the major ones there. But the biggie, I guess, is the fact that it teaches your brain to recognize what kind of resources it's going to need to help it achieve your goals. It releases kind of an inner motivation within yourself, which is always necessary when things get tough, because it's quite easy starting a goal in the early days. It's when things get a bit tough and it gets a bit boring or a bit tedious, or you kind of lose a little bit of sense of your why, which is why it was important, by the way, to write down your why yesterday. And it also promotes positive thinking that'll help you stay on track. Now, for those of you who know me, you know that I'm not big into vision boards as being the be all and end all of setting goals. I'm not really into kind of universe type stuff. I appreciate that some people are, and I totally respect that. But for me, I think visualization and vision boards are a tool to help you understand what your goals are, but it's the action you take to achieve them that really counts. So, talking about action, I want you to take 10. This is your day 2 task. I want you to take 10 minutes of quiet time for yourself. I want you to take yourself off to a private, calm, quiet space where you are not going to be disturbed. I want you to get into a comfortable seated position, not slouching, kind of comfortable seated position, both feet flat on the floor, breathing in deeply, in through your nose and out through your mouth. And what I wanted you to do is visualize your life with this habit being part of it. And that's it. Just keep breathing with your feet flat on the floor, visualizing yourself with this habit being part of it. Check in with yourself. What feelings are you experiencing? What thoughts are going through your head, if any? How is your visceral what is your visceral response to that visualization? Make a note of them all so you can write them down and you can come back and refer to them. So once you've done that and you've kind of pretty much nailed your visualization exercise, I'd like to get a little bit creative. Now, people do this in many forms, and personally, I've never done a vision board. It's not my thing, but I know a lot of people do like them. So if that's your thing, crack on with a vision board. Some people, it can be just a meaningful quote. I like a meaningful quote, and sometimes I put them on my phone to remind myself of why I'm doing something at that moment in time. Or other people put photographs that kind of immediately evoke that visual image that you have in your head. Could be any number of things. They're just some examples. It's entirely within your power to decide what your visual aid is going to be. But it doesn't have to be particularly fancy. It's not an art competition. It's just for you. It's kind of a bit of a memory anchor for you. And that's it. As yesterday, put a little snapshot of your creative exhibit in the group if you want to, or just talk about what you experienced. And that's it for now. So I'm just going to stop sharing. No, I'm not. Stop share. Whoops. I will get the hang of this technology at some point. I've only done about a million Zooms. Anyway, so I am going to be hopping on a live later on today anyway. So if you've got any questions about these tasks, please do feel free to either make a written comment in the Unit 9, or you are welcome to ask me any questions on the live, whether you're watching it live or on replay. All right, so take it easy, and I hope you enjoyed today's tasks. Bye for now.